The Testament of Sherlock Holmes is the 6th game in the adventure game series. Being a huge lover of the Sherlock Holmes films, I decided to explore and evaluate the game. It was developed by FrogWares and was released on September the 20th. It's based in London 1989, and you will control Sherlock Holmes and at times do missions with his trusted friend, Dr. Watson. During the game you must look for clues to solve Holmes's cases. The game is basically like a puzzle. You have to find clues and fix them together to catch the villains. The animations of characters are pretty early noughties, if that. Certainly the look and feel of London is exceptional and you do feel like you are in the late 80s. Finding important clues is sometimes hard and the game doesn't really seem to help that much. I end up spending 20 minutes on a very simple case when it could have been completed within a few minutes. Throughout the game you seem to follow a set path. You can't determine hardly if any of the outcomes. You have to find a clue, and if you don't, well, you just won't complete the chapter. At the very start of the game you see some children playing and finding Sherlock Holmes' book. I don't see any point of the scene and it's a very poor beginning to a game and pretty much gives you a bad outlook of what's to come. Rated 16, this game does show you plenty of blood and some very nasty scenes, however the graphics are poor and you can very rarely see the gruesome acts committed by murderers. Overall, in terms of a puzzle game, this is a solid yet confusing game, with many parts of the game awkward to solve. As an adventure game though, it's very poor. Where is the adventure in this game? I don't think there's any. Although Sherlock Holmes is all about solving things, he also should have a bit of adventure in there. Not being able to ride around in cars, hit people or use a gun is the worst mistake from this game. I did enjoy the mad side of Sherlock Holmes, but maybe this should have been shown more throughout in the game. Character animations are bad and the plot isn't that great either. Never mind that you are literally guided throughout the game with a set out plot. I rate The Testament of Sherlock Holmes 5 out of 10.
You know, Watson, that wherever glory walks, jealousy is bound to follow. As for the forgery of the necklace, I suspect that we shall soon be enlightened in this regard.
Find us online at www.mediapic.co.uk.